25-year-old Ramel Flowers is behind bars for fatally stabbing his mother's boyfriend. At 3:28 a.m. on Wednesday the 1st of May, authorities responded to a home at 10361 J Street Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota after receiving a 911 call reporting domestic violence. Ramel's mother told dispatch that her son had cut up her boyfriend and that he was bleeding and unconscious in the home. When first responders arrived, they entered the premises and found 40-year-old Denard Eugene Percy unresponsive, shirtless and covered with blood laying on the floor of the entryway. He had multiple stab wounds to his chest, face, arms, ear and thigh. Medics transported him to a local hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Ramel's mother told detectives that her boyfriend and Ramel had been arguing all day and turned physical at one point, with the two swinging at each other and her boyfriend punching her son in the face. She said that they were separated, and that she and her boyfriend went to bed a short time later at around 2:30 a.m. She said that while they were in bed, her son was making a lot of noise in the house. About half an hour later, she said she woke up to the two fighting again, and found her boyfriend bleeding profusely, and her son running out of the house. Officers located Ramel near the home. He had blood on his shirt, hands and face, and he was arrested. A bloody knife was found among some trees across from the residence. In an interview, Ramel told police that he had been staying with his mother and her boyfriend for a few days, and that he'd been drinking and watching TV in the living room all day. He said he believed that Denard was mad at him for throwing a lighter away too hard, making a loud sound. He said that Denard had attacked him twice during the night, a second time for making too much noise. He said he just took it the first time, but fought back the second time. Ramel was charged with second-degree murder and remains held at the Anoka County Jail on a $1 million bond. The investigation into the matter continues. A man is behind bars for killing an elderly couple. At 6:08 p.m. on Thursday the 25th of April, authorities responded to a home invasion call at 4804 36th Place in Meridian, Mississippi. When officers entered the residence, they discovered 94-year-old Ina Harrington and her husband 97-year-old Miles Harrington deceased with multiple injuries. During the investigation, authorities identified 29-year-old Maurice Christie of San Antonio, Texas as a suspect in the couple's death. Authorities have not disclosed how the couple were killed, but said that Maurice had no prior connection to them. On Monday the 29th of April, Maurice was arrested and charged with 2 counts of capital murder and 3 counts of possession of controlled substances. He was booked into the Lauderdale County Jail. On Tuesday the 30th of April, he appeared in court and bond was denied. If convicted, Maurice faces the possibility of the death penalty. Police Chief Deborah Young said that the details of the case have been withheld so as not to hamper the investigation or hinder prosecution of Maurice. The investigation into the matter continues. A 43-year-old man will spend decades behind bars for raping an underage girl multiple times in Canton, Georgia. On the 30th of April 2024, Jeremy Leonard Varner appeared in the Cherokee County Court and was sentenced to 25 years in prison, without the possibility of parole after earlier pleading guilty to 3 counts of rape. The charges stem from an investigation that began on the 8th of November 2018, after the young girl told a relative that Jeremy had raped her multiple times in her bedroom. After a forensic interview that same day, Cherokee County deputies arrested and charged Jeremy. Assistant District Attorney Alana Driscoll said, "This defendant was known to the child and her family, and he used this access to engage in sexual acts with an innocent little girl, raping her in her own bedroom. When this brave girl finally had the courage to tell her family what had occurred, they immediately called law enforcement. After serving his jail sentence, Jeremy will be required to register as a sex offender for life. This isn't Jeremy's first run-in with the law. Jeremy has previously spent time in prison for a number of crimes, including burglary, methamphetamine possession and armed robbery.